Franchise mode. 11-1 Seattle Seahawks. 11-1 Baltimore Ravens. I'll be controlling the Ravens here. This might be the hardest matchup we've ever had. Potential Super Bowl preview right here. And we got 20 seconds left. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what just happened there. Let's see. We're going to run first. These are Russell Wilson and Mr. Skittles. Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, is in the game playing for the Seahawks today, so we'll see how it goes. And we got 1,000 rushing yards for Forsett on the year. He's on pace for at least 1,400. Not a top 5 running back in the league. His goal was 1,200. I think we'll be perfectly fine. We might pass that today. You never know. Okay, we're gonna go deep. 4 verticals. A might get open. He's got height. He also got height on the X route. X, chuck it up. He got a flag. That might have been a hold. That's the #1 receiver in the league, by the way, Marlon Brown. I think he has, what? Hold on. He's going for 1,500 yards, and I think he has 1,400 already. I'll take that defensive holding penalty. Thank you very much. Flip the play. We'll go to the inside zone. We'll audible out of zones. We've had a lot of luck this year running the ball well, audibling out of zones. 4 verticals again. Steve Smith Sr. on that side. Got a good matchup. Flip the play. So we'll get single coverage on the X route. He's got height. That's a much better matchup. X, chuck it up. He got it. Yeah, he got it. See, again, Steve Smith Sr. has a bad matchup, so I just flipped the play around. I got single coverage on the left sideline. A much better one-on-one matchup. So that, again, he's a #2 receiver who plays like a #1. He's big, he can jump over everybody, and he's fast enough to get most of the balls that I throw him. And he can run slants. He's not the ideal slant route runner because he's not that fast. But he tends to catch a lot of balls on the slants. We may audible to a slant later. We're gonna run on these. I might be able to run on these guys. That was a good look for them, though. They did a good job of convincing me that the line might have been stacked. But I got 9 yards anyway. 8 yards. 1033 rushing yards on the year for Jeff Forsett. Who needs Ray Rice? Yeah, see if we can bounce outside. I don't know if it's going to work very well. We have a tackle. He's actually not bad at run blocking. I say we go vertical again. Ghost post. Gilmore might not have a release. Height on the X route. Yep. The linebacker was cheating towards the sideline, but he was guarding shallow. He was basically guarding the flat. So the idea was to go vertical and throw it over him. I got 1,500 yards. He got 50 yards on that one possession at least. 1,500 receiving yards in the year. Holy crap. So what's the I don't know what the single season record is. It's got to be at least 2,100. I'll check. At the end of the game, we'll check. But yeah, just abusing them like every single snap. And Haunchka. With a really big Haunchka. Got the field goal for Seattle. We might have to score on every possession. We'll see how it goes. Single coverage again. 4 verticals. Gilmore has height. Check the X route. Y's good. No, he wasn't. I thought he was good. He had his defender beat by a little bit. The middle linebacker helped out, though. Again, whoever's sitting in the middle of the field is going to be a problem because I can't throw bullet passes if a dude's sitting in the middle of the field. Try again. 4 verticals. X route has a height and release. Chuck it up. Yeah, once again, single coverage. Number 29 is Earl Thomas III. I think he's a Raven now. But that dude was not covering nearly close enough. That's supposed to be double coverage, but he wasn't near enough to Brown to make a difference. 29's running like 4 or 5 yards away from him, so that's not good enough. 3rd and 10. Okay, Aiken's got a release. Check A, that's Gilmore. A's good. Yep, right up the middle. The tight end almost always gets open. Because everyone else is cheating towards either the sideline or they're cheating towards the hash mark. No one really covers the middle of the field. And that's where the tight end gets open pretty often. This is the all-pro difficulty level, so I'm feeling pretty confident out here. corner. But tell Steve Smith Sr. Hot route B. I'll tell him to streak out. In fact, I can tell Brown to do the same. Hot route, Brown, streak. That's a good matchup. Check the X route. Okay, it's two. Yeah, it's double coverage, and he somehow caught that. Never should have thrown that. Threw it into double coverage. The safety helped out. A sideline route works a lot better than that, but it worked out amazingly because he's the #1 receiver in the game. At least when I play with him. I mean, he's a B receiver. If you were to give him a letter grade, he's a B receiver, but he's been playing like an A receiver. He's basically been Randy Moss all year for me. Even when he was injured, I was able to put Kamar Aiken in the same role, and he did just as well. We might not be able to run on these guys. Check Steve Smith Sr. Flip the play. Okay, we might get single coverage on the right side. 4 verticals. Check Gilmore. Gilmore's got a great release. You might get Nash triple coverage. Probably a bad idea. Maybe a bullet pass might have been better, but there was a linebacker sitting right there to put the pass down, so it might not have worked. So we can dive. Single back ace pair, which means a receiver on each sideline. But they're gonna cover it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to run. They're gonna cover the middle of the field. Bounce it out. Should have bounced it further out. So the bouncing worked. I just needed to go further out towards the sideline. That was okay though. Curl flats, audible out of the curl flats. If we get single coverage on the sideline there. No, we don't, but the middle looks good. B or RB? RB's open. Yep. Got it on the flat. Texas right up the middle is what I needed. I also could have told the tight end to cross over the middle of the field on a crossing route, so that might have worked. ISO. See, I'm learning how to read coverages. That's a pretty good coverage, by the way. We're going to run on these guys. Flip it, though. Flip it. Okay. We might not be able to run on these guys. Good blocking, though. Whoa! Wow, that was a real good block. Tiny hole, but I made it through. Okay, 8 yards. 500 rushing yards, of course. For Taliaferro. Again, he's the Thunder in our Thunder and Lightning package. So he might run for 800, which is going to be a great year for him. He's had a couple of big runs, too, running over people. Taliaferro with a just check up front. We should be fine. Yeah, snap. Spun through that, but he got only half a yard. So we're going to run out the clock in the first quarter. I don't know if we want to bounce. We don't need to get a touchdown. We just need to get 1 yard. Come on, people. Get him. Touchdown. Touchdown, 4 set. It was either going to be him or Taliaferro. I'm probably better off just giving it to Taliaferro. I'm probably just better off giving it to Taliaferro. So I'm not paying attention to who's in the package. All I know is that we're on the 25? I guess the punt got blocked. No, actually, no. We got it. About to say. It's on our 25, not their 25. We might be able to run this. Yeah, we can run this. Shockingly. Not really. Oh, well. Yeah, we can go ISO. I love ISOs, but I don't call the, you might call the boot wheel. Okay, heads up, guys. We're going vertical. Cross wheel. Check the B route. That's the hot route. Not a good release, though. A B might get open better. Check the B route. B's open. I pressed the X button for the rat catch, but couldn't really go anywhere with it. First down, though. That was a money play for a while, but I think the AI got a bit better about blocking it. About getting zone coverage on that side of the field. Check the middle. Gilmore. Hot route. Gilmore. In. Excuse me. 4 verticals. A route. A route looks good. That's a flag, though, but he's wide open again. On the post. always wide open, and we're still moving forward, aren't we? Holding on us, huh? Defense, right? Nope, it's on us. That might be his first penalty of the year for assembly. Oh well. Dive on 1st and 20. We might get 8 yards if we're lucky. Flip it. Okay, we're going to go vertical, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to go vertical. 4 verticals. Check RB over there. No, RB's not good. X is really good. Yes, it is. He's still going. Marlon Brown's going to go to the house. Touchdown. Holy crap. 2 Seahawks collided on the attempted tackle. 1st and 20 leads to a 50, 60-yard touchdown? That might be the longest play of the year. That was just him going vertical. So we audible to a vertical. We got him beat. They only had 1 safety back there. We can beat these guys on one-on-one coverage. It's our ball again. This might be a blowout. Marlon Brown, MVP. Holy crap. Okay, we got Aiken on the left side. He can go vertical. He's got height on him. Chuck it up to X. Go up and get it. That's a defensive hold. That's pass interference. I'll take that. He got sick of getting his butt beat black. That's what he was afraid of. Black and blue. Lanes needs to stay in his lane, unfortunately. Yeah, we got a problem. Might have to slant here. Why if he's not open? B's open. Ah, come on. That's a good match. That's Sherman? I think that's Richard Sherman out there. Yeah, it's Richard Sherman. That's going to be a real tough matchup for Smith Sr. Revis Island over there, basically. So, yeah, we're going to have a problem with him. As we would expect when we were playing the Seahawks back then. Of course, he's a Niner now, as you probably know. Flip it. This is a jumbo, huh? We might be able to go vertical on him. Audible. Verge drag. That's not a vert. Williams. Hot route. Williams. Vertical's, Williams going to streak out the A route. A's open. Yeah, he's wide open. Again, we just told the tight end to go vertical against that coverage. No one's covering the middle of the field anyway. 224 yards passing in the first quarter. In the first half, excuse me. Yeah, play action technically. It was the verge drag route. The verge drag formation is a play action, which I didn't know. We can run on these guys. Yeah, that dude was just sitting over there on the left-hand side. Was that Joyner? Number 56 was just sitting there waiting for me to bounce left, so I had to go right. Gain is 0. Steve Smith Sr. wants 3 receptions against Steve Smith against Richard Sherman. I don't know what you guys are expecting here. Bench. Gilmore's going over the middle. A route. A route's good. Touchdown. Gilmore again. That's gold, Gilmore. He's been catching those vertical routes all day. 3 passing TDs. This is going to be a blowout. I said we might have to score in every possession against these guys. I think we're doing okay against the best team in the game. As far as stats go. I mean, we're playing in Baltimore, if that makes a difference. They're punting again. So let's run out the clock, guys. We have more than enough time. We're going to play coward ball. We can run up the middle. We got this. We can run up the middle. I think he was trying to strip the ball, but I got 6 yards. Yeah, just run the ball down their throat. We can audible to some safe routes if we have to. Yeah, 6 yards on 1st and 10. We can audible to some vertical routes if we need to. Yeah, this might be a vertical opportunity. 4 verticals. A route might get open, but I think go X. Go X. B's open. No, he's not. No, he's not. Ah, darn it. He was open for a second. Steve Smith Sr. might not get a pass today. 3rd and 4. Curl flats. We can tell a receiver to audible to go to a vertical route if we need to. The B route looks okay. Hot route. Gilmore, streak. A route's open. Now it's open. Back shoulder throw to Gilmore. Where's Pitta? Not that I should be complaining, but where's Pitta? He only has 50 yards. I find that hard to believe. Flacco's going for 4K in the passing yardage category for the season. Maybe Pitta got injured. He's been a primary all day. Yeah, it's like him and Williams. Okay. We got Aiken on single coverage. Audible, 4 verticals. Aiken's going vertical. Y might get open. He's going to blow them all by. Could have thrown to either of them, but Perriman was even more open. Nice touch on that pass. 300 yards passing in the first half. We're nowhere near done. Where's that vaunted Seattle D? Holy crap. I have to go over the middle. Bench. Check the B route. No, A. Bullet pass. Steve Smith Sr.'s going to the end zone, right? He's down at the 1. It was either him or Gilmore, and the safety cheated towards Gilmore, and I don't blame him. He's been getting open all day. This first half has been a massacre. Okay, we're going to dive. Where's Taliaferro? I don't know what kind of dive this is. We'll audible out of it if we need to. This is a 4-set dive, and I didn't want that, but that's okay. We need a lead blocker up there. Or not. Who needs a lead blocker? Touchdown. Wow, so we needed 1 rushing touchdown today for our weekly goal, and we got it. Harbaugh wanted 25 rushing touchdowns on the year, and he's got 20 of them already. This game, this is a primetime game, y'all. Sunday Night Football, probably. But this game took place after the Ravens beat the Niners in the Har Bowl. The Super Bowl between Jim and John Harbaugh, where the lights went out in the Superdome. 34-3 in the first half. This is supposed to be a Super Bowl preview, y'all. They finally got a touchdown. Russell Wilson ran for a 44-yard touchdown. Okay. We're going to round out the clock, guys. So they managed to get a little momentum going. We can do a slant on these guys. Why if he's not open? That was not good. That was a pick 6. Never should have thrown that to right. Never should have thrown that. So we'll audible out of the dive here if we have to. Double tight end set. No one's covering the middle of the field again. Hot route. Gilmore streak. You have to call an audible at some point. Okay. Hot route. Gilmore streak. So after the play action, look for Gilmore on the A route. He got free. And he caught that. He caught behind everybody. Staying on, this is the goal line route, by the way. No one's covering the middle of the field again. Tell Gilmore. Hot route. Gilmore. Streak. Again, floated up the middle of the field after the play action. What the heck? Triple coverage that time, though. I thought I was going to get behind everybody. Not that time. Okay, let's, we can do another dive. Single receiver on the left side, though. So it's probably not a good matchup for us. But we'll keep everyone down the middle. Yeah, keep everyone down the middle. Okay, here we go. Audible, Verge drag. Steve Smith Sr. is going to do a go route. Check the B route. That's Williams. Chuck it up to B. What? Tried to throw it away, and he's sacked. That's 31. Chancellor. Finally got in the backfield. They finally got some pressure on Flacco there, so we're going to run out the clock. We'll audible to a pass if we have to. We're going to run out this clock. We're going to be happy with this lead. Not going to get to the 50. Middle, high, low. Check the X route or the B route. Check the B route. That's triple coverage. And he intercepted it. So it's basically a punt at the end of the half, whatever. Just kind of hoping we'd get some yards, and there's Sherman. Okay, stop flexing, dude. You're down by 25 points, and we get the ball back. So give the Seattle defense some credit. They finally stopped us. After spotting us 35 points, they finally stopped us. Okay, so we're ready. Yeah, we're going to run the ball down their throats. Keep them off the field. Russell Wilson scrambled for a 44-yard touchdown on us. Slant. Why if he's not open? X is open. Yep, he got open and no one's in the middle of the field. Brown's been eating his lunch, dinner, and dessert all day. Good Lord, he only has 5 catches. You can believe that? I don't. That entire first possession was 3 catches to him. And a touchdown. Okay, the right side looks good. Don't look at the left. Go middle. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, now the AI is just going to flat out cheat. Now they're going to start stripping the ball. I figured. Marlon Brown wanted 15 yards after the catch, which he almost never gets, but that's okay. Slants are how you get that. Whoop, and now they fumbled. Wow. I don't know what happened to Seattle. We're going to do, hopefully, remember, anyone who's played Seattle, ask Green Bay how it feels to get a 35-point lead. Why if he's not open? B's open. Ish. Steve Smith Sr. finally got a catch on Richard Sherman. They want us to get 40 yards. We can dive on these guys. 2 receivers on the left side. Flip it if you need to. We can run on these guys, I think. Tell Gilmore. Hot route. No. Audible. 4 verticals. Gilmore's the A route. Or not. They finally call blitz. So now we're back on a 10-yard conversion down again. Probably should have audible out of this, but we'll see how it goes. Probably no reason to audible to a run. X route is going to be open. Check the X route. Chuck it up. Go get it. Ah! Almost intercepted. I mean, I liked my chances, but that was press coverage, let's be honest. Probably should have flipped the play, too. And they scored. Russell Wilson rushed for another touchdown. He's got both touchdowns. A 44-yarder and that 3-yard scramble. Run up the middle. Stick. Okay, hot routes. Williams. Streak. I don't know how to do a post pattern. A route's open over the middle. And he's past everybody. That's Williams. Hold on to the ball with the RB button. You gotta... Oh, he threw it over! I held down RB because I thought they were going to sneak up behind me and try to punch it out. Holy crap! Ain't nothing going right for Seattle today. Wow. Except for that fumble earlier. I know they're trying to punch it out. How many yards was that crap? 75 yards. Flacco's going to throw for 600 yards today. And now they pinned us on the 1. Get your popcorn ready. You want 6 receptions against Richard Sherman. Now we're good. Wow, 8 yards from the 1. So that gets us out of safety territory. We probably aren't even going to bother passing here, unfortunately. Just stick to conservative runs. We can run up the middle on these guys. Pinch, just in case. That worked! Wow, Taliaferro, yes, exactly the guy you want to move the chains. Exactly the man you want. Not running much, but he's running hard, and that's what counts. Okay, we're going to do a dive. We're going to have a receiver on each sideline, so we're going to audible out of it if we need to. Check vertical. Okay, yeah, now we got it. We got it. Hot route, X, streak. Single coverage on that side. He's got height on him. Chuck it up to X. Single coverage. And he hauled it in. Again, Kamar Aiken playing tall. 474 yards. Two turnovers for the Ravens, though. where Seattle just fumbled on a fumble recovery. That's why we got the ball back. That didn't add up to much. Slant looks good. Wifey's not open, but tell Gilmore to go streak. X or A if he's not open. X is open. No, he's not. He got it! He should never have caught that ball. Should never have caught that. How did he squeeze that in there? Blue hen squeezing it in there like an egg. Okay, here we go. We're going to go up the middle. Yeah, we're going up the middle. Yeah, we got to go up the middle. Check the left side. Left side. What? Fumble! Flacco got it. Okay, Forstat's going to have a problem. Yeah, Forstat's going to have to hold the RB button on these possessions now because we can't have an opportunity here. End of the third quarter. You were running out the clock, y'all. They're not going to score 20. Yeah, we're not going to let, yeah, like I said, ask Green Bay how it feels to have a 25-point lead on Seattle in the second half. We're never going to let them come back. So they're going to strip. They're going to do everything they got to do to roll them bones. Going up the middle. Nope, we're going to go vertical. Audibles, 4 verticals. Brown. Yeah, it's Brown. Flip it. Brown's got single coverage on the left sideline. Chuck it to X. Going up. Single coverage. Nope. Tried. Like I said, it's a jump ball, but he's been winning them all. He's been winning them today. Just chuck it up to the power forward. Like Stockton to Malone. We're not going to get 10 yards. But 4 verticals. Gilmore. Check Gilmore. Nope. Should have flipped it. Should have put a little touch on it. Okay, we got to hold him. Don't let him score right away. Yeah, Turbin. Yeah, he's got a lot of yards since. What happened to beast mode? He's probably still playing. Okay, they scored. Turbin got a lot of running in the red zone there. So again, guys, we got to hold them. They're going to try and go for the strip. So use that RB button to hold on to the ball. Single coverage on the right side. Or hot routes. No tight end. B route. B's open. No, he's not. Yeah, I probably should have told him to do a slant. Going up against Richard Sherman is like a bad idea just in general. They finally got the matchup they wanted. Okay, we're going vertical, y'all. Dagger. Flip the play. Okay, RB. Hot route. Gilmore. Streak. Check the A route. Flip it up. Double coverage. And he almost got that. That probably wasn't going to happen. They got smart there. Inside zone on 3rd and 10. We got receivers on each sideline. Flip it if you need to, if you need that matchup. The middle looks good. Gilmore. Hot routes. Gilmore's going to streak. But we need to call 4 verticals. Check the A route. A route's wide open. Again. 500 yards passing for Flacco. That's enough for us. Let's see if we can run the ball. But again, they're going to try and strip us, so be careful. Think we could run it towards Richard Sherman's side? Flip it if you have to. I think we might get this. Flip. Yeah, that's fine. Give me the block. Good enough. 9 yards. Should have cut inside. Yeah, should have cut inside. I wanted that first down. And I might need it here. 3 receivers on the left side, so trips formation. That's 4 set. I want a Taliaferro, but that's okay. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, RB, yeah. Hold RB. We got the yards we wanted. 58 yards rushing for 4 set. That's good enough. I can't do the quick base. I'm afraid of the quick base. I don't know what to do with the quick base. Slant. Audible. Scat. Check Brown the X route. X got open on this. Yeah, that's not a slant. It's a hitch. So if you know there's a defender, if you know there's a middle linebacker sitting there in the zone, then you do that. But if he's not there, you can probably just do a slant. So you can audible to a slant if you want to just keep running. Middle might be okay. Hot route. No, we can't do that. Watch this. Audible. Middle, high, low. Tell Perriman. Hot route. Perriman to streak. Check the A route. Not good. Yeah, that was basically two people crossing into each other. I guess one of them might have gotten open eventually, but hey, 3rd and 4. ISO. We can get 4 yards on him. We're just running out the clock at this point. Check the middle of the field. Flip the play. Brown. Audible. Cross wheel. Not a good matchup. I don't know who. Is that the X route? B. He got it! C. Smith Sr. got in front of him. Stay in bounds, by the way. And he's injured, of course. Not him, somebody else. Who got injured? Inside zone. We got receivers on each sideline, though, so we got to chuck it up. We can. The middle of the field's wide open, just saying. We can run it. We're going to get a first down, right? RB. Forward progression gives us 5 yards, right? Yeah, 8 yards on that. Wow. We're doing all right now. ISO, audible to the cross wheel if you need it. We're far enough away that we can chuck that up. We can get a yard. Yep, we got the yard. RB, RB, RB. Yeah, RB. Hold on to that ball. 1730 out of the 1,800 rushing yards we wanted this year. 1st and goal from the 7. We'll start spreading them out, by the way, so we can audible out of it. That's the block I needed. 5 yards. So where's Taliaferro? Gotta start calling runs. Dive. We have a wide receiver on each side, though. We got this. Left. Touchdown. Wide open. And that's going to end the game right there. We got the finisher achievement. So, all Ravens all the time. That's all this game was. Holy crap. This is a demolition. It's supposed to be a Super Bowl preview. Or Super Bowl will be played on neutral territory. We're gonna run up the score. We're gonna go score 50 on them. We're gonna get the 50 burger. Let's do it. Inside handoff, zone weak. We can audible a slant if we need it. We can run for 2 yards. We got 2 yards. 50 burger. Ravens, son. Can't fade the purple and black. So, really, Pete Carroll really has no answer for that. We're going to round the clock. And they got a field goal. They wanted to settle for a field goal. Okay, inside zone, but we'll audible to a pass. We're going to light them up. They can't come back on us. Let's see. Audible. PA read. This is a levels concept. Not a good release. Check A or RB. RB's open. Ah! Maybe a step. He wanted pass interference. I kind of wanted it too. Okay, inside zone. Of course, that wants 2 receptions. Probably not. You can still go up the middle, right? 4 verticals. Tell Gilmore, hot route, Gilmore, streak. A route up the middle. A's open. No, he's not. Well, he was open, but I couldn't give him the ball. That was a corner blitz, I think. 28. Well, they got 3 sacks on us. I give them some credit. 3rd and 17. What do you think we're going to do? We're probably going to do our curl flats, then go vertical. Yeah, Gilmore. Hot route. Gilmore. Streak. Check the middle. It's the A route. Got it covered. Throw to the outside shoulder, and he's got it. And that'll take him down to the 2-minute warning. So we're going to win this game. Flacco's got 430 yards passing, I think. Crockett Gilmore. So he's fitting in for Pitta just fine. 121 yards. Holy crap. Right side looks good. Yeah, 2-minute warning. Right side looks really good, just saying. So let's get some receivers in there. Trip formation, it looks like. Trip too hard, right? We're fine. Middle's okay. Yep, middle's okay. RB, just in case. We're running out that clock. You don't have enough timeouts to stop us. I mean, really, this was a barn burner for the Ravens. I'm probably gonna be able to run on these guys. Okay, hot routes, Gilmore, streak. Check the middle. A's good. Yes, it is. On a 3-yard route, Gilmore's been killing him all day. How did he get 25 receptions this year? I don't remember throwing him the ball that much. But then again, he's been the number 2 wide receiver because Pitta's been the other guy. I guess he got injured. Yeah, I guess Pitta got injured in the game I simulated. Oh well. Gilmore. We can run with anybody. We don't care who's on the field. We can run on these guys. Middle's good. 5 more yards. He's not going to get the 100, but that's okay. We got 100 rushing yards for the day, though, so that's a weekly goal. We're not going to get the 1,800 rushing yards today, but that's okay. Who's this? We got Forsett with Just Check in front, going left. Middle. Ah, crap. Got a yard. Where's Taliaferro? Zone weak. 2 wide receivers if you need it on the left side. There's Taliaferro. He can get this. Bull him. Nope, not that time. We're going for it. We don't care. We're going to light them up. Screw you guys. Play type. Inside handoff. Zone weak, but we got a receiver on both sides. So we're going to end the game with a touchdown, right? And a shallow cross. Maybe not. Wise open. No, he's not. Almost had a chance to get it. Just check. What are you guys happy about? Were you playing the over-under? Yeah, sorry, y'all. Y'all suck. Game over. Yeah, sorry, Seattle. No 12th man out there for y'all today. Holy crap, what a game. That was an all-timer for Baltimore. So there's your Super Bowl preview. I hope you guys appreciated that. That's what hope Seattle was paying attention. 240 yards rushing though. So again, we can't stop the run for beans. Oh well. I guess the AI is not so good at stopping running plays. And Wilson had a decent game. He also had a couple of rushing touchdowns. But Flacco, 2 INTs. He also had a fumble. That immediately turned into another fumble when Seattle tried to score points on it. So anyway, I don't know what to tell you. 574 yards passing, so we passed the Norm Van Brocklin record again. So he's your MVP. So once again, we beat Norm Van Brocklin's record. And we're probably going to end up shattering Drew Brees' record by the end of the season. We've already thrown for 4,000 yards. We're in Neil Lomax territory pretty soon. Let's see. Turbin had 32 yards rushing, so I guess there is no beast mode here. Which is fine. Russell Wilson had 101 yards rushing. Blah. Blah. Tell you people. Can't stop aiming. I mean, I admit Russell Wilson's kind of hard to contain, but the fact that Turbin got 100 yards on us kind of hurts. At least he didn't get 200 on us. Crockett Gilmore, 7 catches for 136 yards. Brown almost single-handedly won the first half for us, but then was Gilmore in the second half. Doug Baldwin bobbled a couple of deep balls, I guess, for catches, like he did in that Super Bowl. That still has to be like the best catch of all time in a Super Bowl game. That even beats Tyree holding it against his helmet. I'm sorry, bobbling a ball while you're falling down and catching it is pretty sick. So really, it's Flacco. That's really the story of this game here. Steve Smith Sr. somehow got 4 catches for 61 yards. I don't know when that happened. A sneaky 60-yard performance for him. Anyway, finish, team, finish. Another sterling performance for Flacco and the Ravens. So yeah, I lost early. I lost in September, and since then I don't think we've even been close to losing, except maybe once. If you're gonna lose early and not late, and we might have lost that game save. This happens all the time. Just a second. How much you want to bet we lost that game save? It's been corrupted. I got proof. No, wait, we got it. We got it. Yep, we got it. Good. I was about to say. I got scared there for a second. We could upgrade the team. Let's upgrade them next week. So we'll create a save point that's not corrupted, because I've lost so many already. I'm starting to get gunshot here. How about those Ravens, huh? So they're not the best team in the game, but they're a contender. I'll say Houston's not that good in this game. I want to play as Houston later. I guess hard mode would be Houston. Actually, hard mode is DC. We're going to talk about that later. So who do we want to upgrade here? Look at Brown. Holy crap. We're going to turn him into a beast. So what do we want? We want to increase his release ability, it looks like. I mean, we could make him faster, as if he needed to be. Actually, we can't make him faster. Basically, the game doesn't level cap that much, apparently. What it does is it makes certain abilities way more expensive. So the game seems to be implying that he's never going to be that fast unless you're willing to just give up on leveling him up any other way. So I guess the idea here is that some skills are far easier to upgrade than others. Development. Increases the XP you earn throughout your career, but that's going to be a while. But he's young, so it's probably not a bad idea to go for that. Fight for yards to improve your ability. Nah, not worried about that. Already make aggressive catches. And he can't run after the catch, to be honest. Feet in bounds. Are they implying that he can't make aggressive catches? Because he's been making them all year. I mean, come on. Some things just aren't important. So that's me revealing something about the game's mechanics, I guess. Okay, so we want to improve his route running, I guess. Let's increase his release. So we're min-maxing him, and then we'll increase his route running. Okay. So we'll claim that. So we've basically min-maxed him in all the really important categories. So he's basically going to be in Randy Moss territory, as far as I'm concerned. He's only his number level is only 77. We got a lot of experience because of that game. Not complaining about that. So check out Gilmore's numbers. Holy crap. So I guess everyone got a bunch of experience points because of all the goals they completed. Gilmore. Well, some of this stuff is really cheap, so we'll increase that later. Do we want a better release? Quicker cut sounds good. So we'll increase that and that. We'll increase his route running later. He's technically a backup wide receiver. He's technically a backup tight end. But he's playing like a number one last week. That's good. We can also increase his catching ability. Let's see. Taliaferro. I guess, yeah, let's see what I can give him. He doesn't need to juke. He just needs to run over people. We can increase his speed. Actually, no, we can't. He's kind of capped out there. Hang on to the ball better. Be more electric. I think this is about as much as we can improve on this. We can improve his catching. Whatever. Trucking, yeah, that's his thing. To read the running lanes better. What does ball carrier vision mean? I don't know what kind of... Yeah, I don't know what that means. We'll do that later. Let's see. Yeah, Williams will do later. We should have somebody else here. I guess we got a bunch of experience points. Did we get a bunch of experience because we made the playoffs? Is that what's happening with this? Let me check on that. There's supposed to be a player progression log we can check. There's a log, right? Not here. It's somewhere else. We can actually increase our experience later. Let me check on something. Where is... Pitt is injured, it looks like. Yeah, he's injured. Out for 2 weeks. He'll be back by the playoffs. He'll be fine. Everyone else is fine. Yep. Okay, Yan is... Wait. Monroe? Monroe's down. He's out 2 weeks. Okay, so let's get Yand over there. Sounds like a better idea. We have to move him down. So that means Urschel's starting. And Yanda will go up. So he'll start for us. So I guess that was the injury timeout. So we can't do the double tight end sets that we wanted. That's okay. We're making up for it. I'm fairly certain we don't have any B wide receivers. I'm fairly certain that Marlon Brown is not a B wide receiver. I think we've made that very clear over the last year. I mean, over the last 12 games, he's basically going to the Hall of Fame. We'll level those guys up in a second. You have a backup tight end. Wagner, let's increase his run blocking ability. That's a gimme. Because he's already good at pass blocking, so let's... if we can run block better, I think that means he's a better option for pitch outs, you know, stretch play, stuff like that. Which is what our liability is, if there is a liability. We have to run between the tackles. Off guards, because running off tackles doesn't seem to work too well for us. Not that well, so I never have to do it. We got Yanda sitting right there next to the center. We're doing okay. How do you want to do this? Let me show you the stats for a second. Who will get the win this week? I think, yeah, last to score wins, huh? I'm pretty sure that wasn't the issue. Yeah, 4,200 passing yards this year, again with the last simulation, so whatever. 31 passing touchdowns, like a set is. 4th in the league in rushing yards. Marlon Brown, yeah, he's way up top. Number 1 in the league by a landslide. Yeah, we're number 1 in everything. Yeah, the 2 best offenses in the league. Oh well. Guess we'll take that. Guess we'll take that victory. 32 passing touchdowns. Let me check on something. Let's see. Just a second. This isn't working. So I have to go to individual stats then, which is fine. We can do that. NFL records. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Season. So Flacco's going for the record, but I mean, if he's gonna get 1,000 yards in the next 2 games, so he'll be in Drew Brees. He'll be Matt Stafford's level. Yeah, Stafford apparently almost did it twice. Brees fell short of the record at least. Yeah, he fell. Where's Yeah, that was it. That was the year where he was 1 dropped pass in the 4th quarter away from beating Dan Marino's record, but that was in 2008, and since then all he did was pass it 3 times. And I think at one point he broke. I think at one point he broke the record like a couple of games early. Then Peyton Manning beat it by. Oh yeah, that's right. They actually had to go back. I think they went back to the videotape and said, "Oh yeah, Peyton Manning didn't break the record." Just call it a tie. I mean, come on, people. Call it a tie. Passing TDs. Flacco's going to get the Drew Brees number, but he's not going to get the Peyton Manning number. I think that's pretty obvious. We run the ball too much, so it's probably not going to happen. Rushing yards, we're not going to get that. Honestly, I want to say Adrian Peterson broke this record in 2015. I forget. No, actually, no. I think that's what he did. What happens is in 2012, to seal the final regular season a victory in the final regular season game, he could have beaten the record. He went out. He broke out into the open field. He was being chased, so he took a dive to get his team into the playoffs. So he finished 10 yards or 8 yards short of the Eric Dickerson record. So that was basically his way of getting his team into the playoffs, which didn't matter because I think Christian Ponder got injured. So I think it was the Darius Webb or whoever had to be their quarterback for a wild card game they were never going to win. We'll talk about that later. That was kind of a joke. It was a situation where they got into the playoffs because of Adrian Peterson, and it didn't matter anyway because there was no way they were going to win with a third-string quarterback. But you do what you had to do. I think Ponder had a broken hand or something. Rushing TDs. How many do we have currently? Before I probably asked like 10 or 12. I'll check. Receiving yards. Well, we're way ahead of that, obviously. He's got 1,500. He's gonna, unless he gets injured. Brown's definitely gonna beat that record, so we'll focus on that. Antonio Brown. Yeah, Megatron. That was not unexpected. Isaac Bruce. Hennigan. Barely remember him. Don't remember him at all. Where's Don Hudson? There he is, Don Hudson. I think, was it Bart Starr throwing the ball? I don't remember. Hudson. Randy Moss. 20 receiving touchdowns. How many does Brown have? He'll get up there. He'll get up there. Catches. How many does Brown have? I think he has 100 already. I think he only has like 90. I'll double check that. Wes Welker, huh? Starving Marvin Harrison. Okay, in a game, Flacco broke the Norm Van Brocklin record. Hopefully we won't lose this game save I just made where I broke the record twice. But anyway, you saw me break the record in consecutive games. This isn't even a question. One of these is not like the others. Well, Esiason had a pretty good career, but what's Matt Schaub? Well, Matt Schaub had some good years with the Texans. That's not even the issue. Like chucking it up to Andre Johnson probably helped. Phil Simms. Didn't know he ever did it. I thought he had 400 at one point. Didn't know he had 500. Wow. Sid Luckman. Yeah, along with everyone else. Everyone broke this record at least once, including Flacco, in a game that's no longer... in the game that I recorded, but doesn't appear in the season list. Rushing yards in the game, I'm nowhere near that. But in previous videos, we had AI defenses give up 300-yard performances in back-to-back weeks, so that's another issue entirely. Brown, that's rushing TDs. I want to say Taliaferro had 4 in a game, because they don't all fit here. What about didn't Sean Alexander? Didn't Alexander over at Seattle get a, like, well, I think he set the single season record for most rushing touchdowns in a year or something like that. Let me check. Yeah, where's the Seahawks? Sorry, rushing touchdowns. There he is, Sean Alexander. Priest Holmes tied the record. I forgot that. Of course, Tomlinson beat it. But I think he also had some. He also had some pass catching touchdowns too. So there's that. Okay, passing TDs. That's in the game. Rushing TDs, receiving yards in the game. Where's Brown? We had 200 a couple of times. We never had 300 though. We'll eventually get that, especially against a really good opponent. But we throw the ball to so many different people. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to throw it to just one guy. Flipper Anderson. That's going to be a tough record to crack. Now, receiving touchdowns. I don't think any of our guys have gotten more than 3. Catches. No, I think we had 12 in one game. 10 for us is a really good game. Because we throw the ball around so much, different receivers. I think Gresham had 12 in a game once when I was recording. Let's see, we're just second in defensive yards. Really? I don't buy that. We're not second in the league against the run, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, we're bottom 10 against the run. As one would expect, unfortunately. Through your progress to the Hall of Fame. Is the implication here that we're like that Harbaugh's the 8th best coach in the league? Okay, so he's already technically in the Hall of Fame based on what he's accomplished here. What do these legacy points mean? John Madden only won 1 Super Bowl, by the way. That's kind of an odd stat. Owner? Robert Kraft. Jerry Jones. Pat Bolin? Don't know his name. The Rooney Rule. Tish. Bishotti. I guess that. So no Art Modell. Harbaugh. Wait, what? Are they implying that Harbaugh is the owner? I think I'm playing as the owner. Whatever. Legacy, Jerry Rice, the greatest player of all time. He's ahead of Tom Brady. Well, of course, Brady's won a couple. I think Brady's obviously fast. Let's be perfectly honest. Where's Joe Montana? John Madden. Sterling Sharp and Deion Sanders. Who comes up with these numbers? And what do these red dots mean? Does that mean they're no longer playing? I think the red dot means that they're retired, which I guess makes sense. So Steve Young has a better legacy than John Madden. Oh no, I'm playing this video game right now. I don't see a Steve Young video game. Charles Woodson has a legacy score of 11,001. And again, I don't know what the red dot means now anymore. Okay, so we're good, right? Player stats. Finish up the video with that. Schaub apparently got in the game for a while. I guess he was doing cleanup duty. Forsett's got 1,100 yards. Taliaferro might get 800 in a secondary role, so that's pretty good. Excuse me. Yards per carry. Reasoner. I think he accidentally. I think he caught a ball. He caught him the ball in the backfield, I think. Taliaferro's got 10 rushing touchdowns this year. That actually makes a lot of sense. Average per game, 40 a game, yeah, which makes sense for Taliaferro. He might luck out and get like a big, 34-yard touchdown run once in a while. Receiving, yeah, Marlon Brown, basically. Yeah, Pitt is injured, so that was the problem. But hey, coming in off the bench, next man up. That was Gilmore doing his job. Got 120 yards in a 350-yard season. That's how you do that. Let's see. Yards per game. That's Marlon Brown. So Steve Smith Sr.'s got a sneaky 60 yards a game. So he might get 1,000 yards this year. Yeah, so he might get 1,000 yards this year. He's in the Steve Breston role. Might get 1,000 yards this year. Perriman would have way more yards, but he's a backup receiver. But he can come off the bench, as you saw earlier. He could play a Steve Smith Sr. role. He just can't catch as many balls. Receiving